I'm Gianmarco Melfi. I'm the Scientific Facilities Manager at the Milner Therapeutics Institute, and we are wanting to give you a virtual tour of the facilities, both of our write-up space as well as the lab facilities that we have here at the Milner. As you come into the Milner, we have a shared breakout area along our main glass wall. In the breakout area, we've got our kitchenette, which is shared by everyone in the Institute. All the basics you need in a kitchenette, including the critical coffee machine. So this is the Milner's open plan write-up area. It's specifically as open plan as possible to make it a bit more of a collaborative space, and you can chat to your colleagues, both your colleagues in your group as well as other members in different groups in the Milner. This is the MTI boardroom, so it's a shared boardroom for everyone to use in the Milner. Any meetings that are larger than just a few people, it's an ideal space. The screens are fully set up with an AV system, so we can have 2 people presenting at the same time on different screens, and we also have the ability to do conference calling directly to those screens. So this is the MTI's CL1 Containment Level 1 shared lab space. So there are a number of bays all the way down adjacent to the write-up space. The back bay benches are all for shared pieces of kit that all of the groups can make use of. So behind me is the largest open plan laboratory in the Milner. The CCP are currently based in here, and it accommodates all of their large mass spectrometry units. So this is the MTI's dedicated stores. We have a digital platform in here, which is an inventory manager. So what that enables is different groups, especially smaller groups who maybe don't have all of their procurement set up, they can come in here and they can sign out and scan out different basic consumables. So we share the first floor of the Geoffrey Cheer Biomedical Centre with the Cambridge Stem Cell Institute, and this is one of the rooms we share with our neighbours, and it's the big cold room. So to the right of the cold room is all storage for MTI groups, and on the left is storage for the stem cell groups. We have 2 tissue culture suites that are shared. They are all containment level 2, however you can still do containment level 1 work in a containment level 2 suite, and they all have basic setups for 90% of tissue culture applications. This is our relatively new containment level 2 suite. In here we've got 3 recirculating MBSCs, a large 1800 and 2 1200 MBSCs. We have a large benchtop centrifuge, a basic setup for tissue culture, a light microscope with the addition of a fluorescence scope in the near future, as well as a cell counter, the Nexcelom Auto 2000, and some underbench fridge space. 3 of our containment level 2 tissue culture suites are dedicated use for the Functional Genomics Center. Their layouts are very similar, but their key features are that they are set up for bulk tissue culture. This suite is our terminal sample suite, also referred to as the bugs room. All of our bacterial work gets done in here. The other pieces of kit in here, is a recirculating MBSC for any containment level 2 bacterial work anyone plans to do. We have a shaking bacterial incubator, stations for running agarose gels as well as protein gels, STS Page. We also have a Lycor unit in here, and that's used for imaging blots as well as gels. We also have the Syngene G-Box F3 for imaging larger agarose gels, and an assortment of centrifuges, spectrophotometer, lots of small bits and pieces in this lab. So this is the last large shared equipment room, and this is shared between the Milner Institute as well as the Stem Cell Institute. In here we have our main fridges and freezers, predominantly -80 freezers. There is also the FGC's -150, assorted smaller fridges and freezers, millicue water, ice machine, a couple of ultracentrifuges, and a fume cupboard, a chemical fume cupboard with dedicated storage for flammables and corrosives.